This is absolutely insane. It's me, Jimothy, with another exciting commentated set between SwordPeace and Tempokin. Both of these players are 2 wins, 1 loss, and the winner of this set progresses to the next stage. SwordPeace is actually my first ever patron, so my bias is showing here, and a Blaziken lead clicking overheat, Zapdos slower. Actually roared on turn 1. Interesting choice. Didn't want to Thunderbolt the Blaziken into Blaze range for the extra fire damage, perhaps. Wanted to just roar it out. Overheat's an interesting choice on Blaziken that I quite like. And we saw a Pursuit Tyranitar revealed there, clicked crunch, and we got 2 Celebes staring each other in the face. One of them light screens, one of them swords dances. Tempokin probably in a good spot here to baton pass out to something powerful. SwordPeace going to try and intim this. Whoa. Greedy play there, swords dancing again. I would have taken the baton pass, but alright, going to deal a massive HP fly, and the greed paying off with a baton pass to Arrow that looks incredibly threatening. Whoa. SwordPeace dragon dances against Arrow. That's interesting. It can outrun this and break the sub, but it's going to drop now. Oh, it missed Rock Slide, despite all that work. The 2 swords dances, the baton out. It misses Rock Slide. Oh gosh. Sorry about that, Tempokin. That's really unlucky. Could you have double edged though to KO? I think double edge might have got there. Maybe you should do that. Rock Slide has the miss chance. Assuming you run double edge there. Maybe there was a misplay. And this DD Salaman's 1v1ing this Swampert. Had a lot of special defense on that. It lived an Ice Beam. Blaziken finally does something for the first time in human history. It killed a 3 health Swampert. And Rock Slide outrunning Blaziken and denying a sub. Look at this, Blaziken earning another KO. Amazing. See, Blaziken is a good Pokemon. In comes Metagross. I think you gotta just sack Zap at this point. In comes Overheat. Tempokin switching around. I suppose, you know what, maintaining Zap could be worth it. You get 1 more Thunderbolt in, it's a reasonable threat. Alright, meta. Agility. This could bring back Tempokin into the mix, and a mash. That's exactly what you need. Tempokin was fishing for that and actually got it. Gonna try and Rock Slide through this Fortress. Oh dear. It's dangerously close. An Earthquake might finish it off. You're going for the Rock Slide flinches. Very sensible. Don't get it though. Unfortunate. That was an unlucky moment with the Arrow, but I do think you could have clicked double edge. It probably would have KO'd. You got +3 attack. Apologies if I'm wrong on that, and there's some nuance I'm not seeing. But let's take a look at game 2. By the way, Blaziken beating the allegations and actually achieving a lot of value that set. Can we give some respect to Blaziken for actually doing some stuff? You see, Blaziken fit pretty well on that team. Aggressive lead. Matching up well versus Zap. Putting the enemy in awkward spots. Firegrass coverage. You see that, folks? Rock Slide is not something I personally run on Blaziken, but it actually was useful there versus the Zap. I feel like you can just use Fire move against Zap anyway, but Tempokin with a Snorlax lead. And that Snorlax lead does not have leftovers, interestingly. And interestingly, ×2, SwordPeace is Thunderbolting into Snorlax. Usually, Snorlax forces out Zapdos. What does that say about SwordPeace's team? Special offense, trying to beat down the Snorlax to allow other special threats to break? Could that be what we're looking at here? And Tempokin is struggling switching around Zapdos. I feel like you could just be staying with Snorlax initially. Could Snorlax be Choice Banded? I feel like that wasn't enough damage. And whoa, gets a crit Fire Punch after the Calm Mind. That's really bad luck for Tempokin. Oh dear. Oh dear. And Tempokin now trying to 1v1 Jirachi with Calm Mind Suicune. I don't think that Suicune tends to win this 1v1. Jirachi has the Sand Chip heal and super effective attacks. I'm just confused about what this Snorlax is. It's no lefties, and the Shadow Ball did peanuts to Zapdos, so what's the deal, and why did Snorlax switch out of Zapdos? That usually doesn't happen, and then you took a bunch of damage on your other fellows? There's something not adding up for me here. There's a mystery afoot. And that was a pretty nice rock slide, predicting Zap coming in. SwordPeace playing around Earthquake there, but got clawing back into the mix. Looks like my assessment was right. This looks to be a special offense, and... Oh! SwordPeace calling out the damn explosion, and that's a forfeit. That was a quick one. This is only a 5-minute recording. Alright, another quick one. Blaziken beating the allegations, though. And thank you to the donors. We did get a new donation from Mushmello. I apologize, I forgot to add you to the overlay, but I got you on the screen here. And let me read your message. Mushmello says, ADV Revival is epic, not gonna lie. Now isn't that a true statement? That's one of the truest things I've ever heard in my life. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll catch you later.